My name is Claudia Sanchez, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a medical intuitive. I work with animals and with people, and I give consciousness a voice. I speak to diseases and the pets. I give the animals a voice as well, and from there I do the healing based on what's going on. So this is Erin Singleton.
Yes, I'm Aaron Singleton, and I am a medical intuitive and healer, and began my journey back in the 93, 94. And along with Claudia, sometimes we talk to not only the animals, but we talk to organs and glands and ask the whatever the condition is, why it's there and when it came in, and then ask the body what we need to do to assist in helping that condition leave the body. And we do that through the energy of life healing process. And that's what we're talking about this evening, the energy of life healing process and healing your heart. Because there's a lot of stress and different conditions that develop as a result of stress. And we hopefully hopefully we'll give you a little bit of better understanding of some of that. And it's going to be sit back, enjoy, learn, take notes, and hopefully, you'll get some relief in your heart space. And that's what this is all about, and learning how to use the energy of life yourself to work with this.
And if this is your first time, we've been doing this for about 2 years. So you can go back and see like the starting of how to begin the energy of life. And we provide you through YouTube. You will actually, if you're sensitive to energy, you'll feel the energy. And if you're not sensitive to energy, you may feel some relaxation, or you might get some visions, however it comes to you. But this is going to be basic. We try to focus on one thing because the energy of life is so vast as to what it can do. So we're really excited about this.
Yeah. So, over the last 2 years, we have done how to balance your chakras and adjust all of your own vertebrae, things of that nature. So, yes, please go back and look at those. And
Okay, so today, with healing the heart, we're going to be going over how your heart gets damaged through the emotions, but also physical things potential things that can do damage, like viruses and things like this to your heart. So we're going to be doing that today. Shall we start with providing them with the EOL?
okay.
Now, I know some folks are going to be coming on in, and that's going to be okay. All right. So, all right, go for it.
All right. So the traditional way of bringing in the energy of life healing process is through the hands and up the arms and into the body. Now we're going to do it a little differently tonight. So we're going to actually put the energy of life, like a ball of energy, right into your body. And without saying anything else, we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and create the ball of energy. So Claudia and I both will be doing this. So we pull the universal energy in, and there's a certain feeling or knowing that tells us that it's right, it's time. And then we send that energy to you. All right, so here we go. We're going to be sending this energy right into your upper abdomen, kind of diaphragm area. As you feel it come into your body, it will spread up and down and into your arms, legs, everywhere. This is the energy of life. So one of the basic things that it does is start relaxing different areas. So if you have a little tension in your neck or shoulders, wherever it is. So if you can just give us a thumbs up, those of you that can feel it spreading and feel it, some of those areas relaxing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Travis. Looking good. Awesome. Thanks. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So the energy of life is a part of us as far as universal consciousness, God consciousness, however we choose to look at that. And it's just like we have forgotten how to use it. We've forgotten that we are a part of everything. And part of what the energy of life process does is remind you that you are disconnected to spirit. All right. So with it going everywhere in your body, so one of the things when it comes to the heart is the pericardium, the sac around the heart, holds the heart in place. And we're going to direct it to your pericardium right now to relax your pericardium.
Should also have them participate.
We will.
Okay.
Yeah, not an issue.
Okay.
So the more stressed we are, the tighter the pericardium, and of course everything in the body as a result of that stress. And again, give us a thumbs up if you can feel that relaxation around the heart.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Now, one of the things that's talked about a lot these days is heart-brain coherence. When you bring your heart and your brain into coherence, there is this synchronization between the two. And there's great potential for healing because all of the stress that is in the body just kind of dissipates. And instead of all of your energy going to just control the stress, can actually go to the healing that your body needs. And we'd like to take you into this and get your heart and your brain coherent and balanced and synchronized, and just allow your body to heal at whatever level it needs to. We'll take you through the heart and explain some of the other aspects about scar tissue and damage from viruses and things, but we'll get you into this more relaxed state of healing first. Now, so we're going to put this together in our palms here, like a little ball of energy. So we actually have a formula for heart-brain coherence. So we're just going to, when I say a formula, it's not the formula that we're pulling out of the ethers, but we actually have a rose oil formula that you can put a drop in your palm, and it will take you into heart-brain coherence. All right, so now we've got this in our hands. Now we need you to take one palm, turn it up on your lap or on out in front of you or on your arm of your chair. It doesn't matter. Just be relaxed. Doesn't matter which hand it is. And now we're going to bring this into your palm. So here we go. Putting this energy into your palm. All right. Now just rub your palms together once or twice. This energy will go up your arms into your body. You'll feel it spread throughout the body, but especially going to the heart and the brain. And all you have to do now is relax and breathe. Oh, that's going to be later. I just know. Now, for some of you, this is going to be pretty quick. Can you feel, and you can just give us a thumbs up, how many of you can feel your heart and your brain starting to relax?
Okay, 2, 3, thank you, 4, 5, thank you. Awesome.
So when your heart and brain are so relaxed that you don't have a thought about anything that happened at work today or anything that happened, last week or 5 years ago or from childhood, or what you would normally be thinking about is getting something prepped for a class or a conference or in the future. All of that goes away, and you just go into this place of peace, heart, brain, coherence. And as I said, once you're there for a while, your heart and brain, they go into a certain level of synchronization. So they are in perfect rhythm with each other. How many of you feel that already? Again, thumbs up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Awesome.
a couple of you already. And it's not about, who gets it faster. The main thing here is that when you're learning to meditate to go into heart-brain coherence, it might take you a half an hour or more to get to this point where you are right now in just a couple of minutes. So you're meditating, but it's kind of like a self-hypnosis to talk yourself down and into this place of relaxation. As you get better at it, of course, you can do it faster and faster. And most recently, it came to us that, we do all this stuff with energy. It's like, why not create a formula that can just take people there in 2 minutes? So that's what we did. We created a heart-brain a heart and brain formula to take you there.
Speed it up.
Speed things up. Get you there. Spend more time in the healing space. All right. So now that you are relaxing, let's talk a little bit more about your heart and some of the things that may be affecting a few of you. So stress. Stress is the number one thing. It's the biggest thing in our lives when it comes to damaging our DNA. And then the DNA, the signals from the DNA cause the cells to be damaged, and then damaged cells divide, create more damaged cells. So if the stress is affecting our hearts and damaging the cells, then this would be the cause of many of the heart problems that we have that develop over time, that we stay in a state of sadness or anger in our hearts, or fear in our hearts, or guilt. So the emotional aspect of this is huge. No other way to put it. Now, for some of you, I'm getting at least a half dozen of you, you have some scar tissue or some shrinkage of tissue that came as a result of COVID. Now, we're going to use the energy of life process in conjunction with the fact that we're going into heart-brain coherence to help with that. Now, the energy of life process has consciousness. We can talk to it. It can talk to us. It can show us images. It can bring up memories of our past to help us see what we need to do to heal. But for right now, we would just like everyone to say out loud, so not through the mic, keep your mics off. Energy of life, let's see, how do we want to put this? Repair scar tissue in my areas of scar tissue in my heart. So energy of life, repair areas of scar tissue in my heart. Say that out loud just one time. Then they won't feel anything. Now, as we said, not everyone has scar tissue, but for those of you that are feeling the energy go there, you do have scar tissue. Now, whether that came from COVID, because there was a lot of damage to the heart from COVID for people, or from some other virus that you had as a child, really doesn't matter. The main thing is you're feeling the energy go there, the scar tissue is being repaired. The number two thing that happened with COVID, and again, I assume this happens with other viruses and things, is there can be a little shrinkage of tissue in the heart. So now, energy of life, relax areas of tissue shrinkage in my heart. Say that out loud. Relax areas of tissue shrinkage in my heart. All right. And again, we're just going to go with the thumbs up. How many of you can feel the energy going there and working on you, in your heart with either one of those?
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome.
Great. So you kind of get a sense of how easy it is to work with the energy of life. You just tell it what you need it to do, and it goes to that area of your body and starts the repair. The fact that you are in heart-brain coherence, that's just, that's the icing on the cake now, because all of your energy is going towards healing. Okay. Okay, heart valves. All right. Now, the next thing will be to reset your heart valves. And, when we look at the monitor and we see the heartbeat, and they're spaced out, and sometimes we'll see a little wiggle or squiggle between the beats, and that means that the valves are not seating properly, and there's a little bit of blood going through that shouldn't be going through there. Because if the heart is working the way it's supposed to work, you just get a beat and then a flat line, a beat and a flat line, and so on. So the heart is actually at rest for a lot more time than it is actually beating and functioning. So this one will be energy of life, reset my heart valves. Go ahead and say that out loud. So since we're on the subject of heart valves, your B vitamins, your multi-B complex, is what you need to support your heart. So first off now, how many of you felt a little shift in your heart, almost like maybe a change in the beat or something? Give us a thumbs up.
Maybe one, two. Okay.
Okay.
It's very subtle.
It's it's very subtle. But if you are low on B complex, that will cause heart valve problems for some of you. The heart itself uses more B complex than any other part of the body. So just think in terms of that going forward. There's been controversy about red meat, but actually eating red meat and getting your best source of B complex is a good thing. And for those of you that are vegetarian or vegan, just get your B complex and know that that needs to be part of your plan every day to keep your heart healthy. All right, we got a list of things here. We're going to keep going.
Okay, so we also have the left and right atrium imbalance in the electrical charge.
All right, so your heart has two parts, left and right atrium. It just means left half, right half. And there is a electrical charge that goes through there, keeps the heart beating. So now we're going to ask the energy of life reset the electrical charge in my left and right atrium.
Let me repeat that.
So if you didn't get that, energy of life, reset the electrical charge in my left and right atrium.
Oh, someone asked about, just FYI, B complex 40.
Okay. So someone asked about vitamin D. Yes, and vitamin D is important when it comes to the heart, but nowhere near as important as the B complex. And of course, you know, there's a lot of other things we need just besides D and C and things of that. And but not all of them are as effective for helping the heart stay in balance. All right. And what's next? Next on our list.
Yeah. All right, so we have the sinus reset. That's after.
Okay, that's the last thing.
And then we have, yeah, then we have the emotions.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to the sinus node. And this is not your nasal sinuses. And I have no idea how they come up with these names, but your sinus node is your built-in pacemaker. That is actually what regulates the rhythm of your heart, the sinus node. And if your sinus node is a little off, then your heart rhythm is a little off. So energy of life, reset my sinus node.
We have to be regular.
Hmm. Now, you probably noticed that most of these things are very quick. When you are working with the energy of life and the fact that you're in heart-brain coherence, as soon as you make the request or the command, the energy goes and things change almost instantaneously. I think there was someone that was also wanting to know a little bit more about the B complex. The B complex is really what helps regulate the valves. I've been a witness to this where we did some heart monitoring and then we had someone chew up a half dozen or more B complex and got rechecked. And you could see the heart valve improvement in 20 minutes from the time the person chewed up the B complex and got rechecked. So it gets in the system very quickly. All right, so the sinus node is reset. And again, give us a thumbs up if you felt a little like, you know, shift in the heart rhythm.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
So this is a good place to have some people speak up. So rather than just a thumbs up, who has a comment about how you're feeling based on what we've done up to now or what you've noticed in your body?
Go for it, BJ.
This is PJ, and I noticed it felt almost like palpitations, and times that my heart felt a bit tighter and then more relaxed, depending on what you were doing. Sometimes I also felt it on the right side, as if there was something going on there as well, perhaps affecting the lungs. But I definitely felt a constriction and a relaxation of my heart.
Okay, good,
great.
good.
Thank you. And just go ahead, folks, just speak up. Sorry. Wait for me. All right. Anyone else?
I felt
All
a lot
right.
of energy moving.
You felt energy? Oh, Karen. Hi,
Just
Karen.
even, hi, like even for in my crown when I was, you know, ostensibly feeling it in my heart, I was like, well, my crown's tingling and my feet are tingling. So there was just a lot of movement. And when we started, I felt really tight in my chest, and I don't usually. And then it just really softened.
Okay,
Great.
great.
Thank you. Wonderful.
I had a very similar feeling from the crown all the way down to my feet. It felt like it was kind of radiating from the heart area and making its way out that way.
That's great. Thank
Great.
you.
So a lot of times it's, there are things releasing energetically and we're not aware of what they are. We can tune into that and say, oh, this is this emotion or this is some energy from, something in your past. It's not always necessary, but it's just great to feel it and recognize that, oh, I didn't even know that was there. But here it goes.
Yep. Thank you.
I just feel very calm and peaceful.
Oh, good.
Okay. And
Yeah,
again,
that's
the heart-brain coherence brings in that quiet, peaceful place.
That's great. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, hold on. Someone's sorry. Apologize. Okay. Um, so I have someone who said that Anne Marie said she didn't feel anything in her heart or brain, but she did feel energy moving to her feet.
All right. And a lot of times we feel it going out the feet or the head or something, even if we don't feel things in the body or around the heart. So it's really all about our individual ability to feel or sense energy.
And for those of you who don't feel anything, initially myself and Aaron did not feel any energy, so it was the energy of life that has actually helped us to be more sensitive, to remove the frequencies that were actually blocking our intuition and blocking that kind of connection to nature and to communicating within our body. So the energy of life is very powerful, and you all have tremendous intuitive abilities that is just waiting to show itself to you. And this is why we love the energy of life, because all of you have something to just bring forth into your life and into the world. And we just encourage you to continue doing this every day so that you can see all the blessings that you have within you, all your intuitive abilities that you can do.
All right. So let's move on to some of the emotional aspects of what we hold in our heart.
The potentials of why some of us can't feel any energy or so should we start with the generational or do you want to start with the womb?
I think we should start with sex and then go back.
Okay, so we're going to start with the frequency of sadness.
All right. So pretty much all of us have had sadness in our lives for one reason or another. And when we look at, heart conditions and heart attacks and things, there's great evidence to say that we have these things sometimes after we've lost a loved one. People will develop a heart condition, or people that don't like their jobs and they will develop a heart condition or heart attack or the night before they go into work or the morning of work, things like that. So we can see the relationship between the emotion and the heart. So sadness, let's see, say have the energy of life remove sadness from my heart. Say that out loud, please. Now, when you're removing sadness from the heart, sometimes you will have memories, feelings, emotions will come up, just kind of a recognition of what is releasing. And of course, sometimes not. So, but we're going to go ahead and take comments on this early on here. What do you feel, or how does it feel to be releasing this sadness?
Someone said lots of tears.
All right, someone's already saying lots of tears. That's great.
Mine was really like poof, like immediate. And I just felt like most of the top of my body expel sadness.
Great. Thank you.
All right. And again, see, we can tune into, the age that you were that the sadness came in. And we can spend a lot of time on trying to figure out, well, why did I hold on to it? And if we can't remember or get an age or something, but that's time that we don't have to spend on those things if we can just let it go. Now, for some people that can't let it go until they
So
have analyzed it,
they need to know why they haven't let it go, and
right?
sometimes it's about forgiveness of themselves or others, and then all of a sudden it just kind of flows out.
So if it was, if it was causing a real serious health condition and you needed to let it go now so that you're not getting surgery or radiation treatments or something, what's more important, figuring out the details or letting it go? So if we can just let it go, we'll get there. We'll get to that healing place much faster. And adding the heart brain coherence to the EOL process is something new that we've recently, put together. So we feel this is a much faster route. All right, someone else. How does that feel, or what did you notice in your body when you let go of that sadness in your heart?
Some more folks. Someone mentioned that their mouth began to salivate. Let's see, Anne Marie, and she began to develop tears.
Okay.
Yeah.
And developing tears. All right. And again, we don't have to know why the tears are there. Anything in our history that has been caused us sadness can be the cause of those tears, and multiple things, not just one or two things.
And then we also have someone that said they feel soreness and also tears.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing. Really.
So if you're feeling soreness and tears, usually soreness has to do with holding on tightly for a long period of time, and those muscles are sore, so they relax, but now you feel the soreness.
So, can you hear me? Is this working?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, a little. Yeah, there we go. Hi.
Oh, it worked. Okay. Um, that one I felt like I actually felt like some relaxation around my back of my neck and the bottom of my head and my shoulders. And also my dog has been going crazy since we came in here, and she just settled right at that point, which I was like, what is going on with her? So that was kind of interesting as well. And I've thought I have some heart pain. I had a really, really bad flu in 2019. And um, then in early 2020 had like a big emotional shock and have just had pain ever since then. And so that actually like it comes and goes. So I can go like months and months without it. And it's obviously stress related, but that did help with that. So that was nice. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. Thank
Great.
you.
Thanks.
You want to comment on the trauma and the energy of life?
Sure.
Okay.
So when it comes to shock and trauma to your heart, especially emotional shock, this is again a very easy way to resolve that type of thing. So there's usually not as much trauma, more of shock, seeing things, hearing things, getting bad news, whatever it is, and we, oh my God, and we lock up around the feelings, the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of that moment, and that's what locks it into the body. So for all of you or any of you that have experienced that type of emotional shock, just tell the energy of life right now, energy of life, remove emotional shock from my heart. Now, many times we think because we've dealt with it or had counseling, you know, that the emotional shock is gone. But remember that everything is energy. So the energy and the actual frequency of the emotion of sadness or anger or fear, they're all different frequencies. So they all have to be dealt with a little differently. All right. So with the
Suzanne, you wrote in the chat room that you couldn't hear us. Can you hear us?
Yes, thank you. I just got it back. Thank you.
Oh, no. Okay,
Okay.
awesome.
I don't know what you did, but I just got it back. So thank you.
Nice.
Okay.
There was someone else that mentioned something. You want
What?
Someone else chatted. You have a thought?
No, go ahead.
Okay. There was Anne Marie says that she feels like a really intense weight on her shoulders, and it feels really heavy.
Okay. So the weight on the shoulders and the heaviness is because there's something there that you're not fully letting go of, and it's making it apparent that, okay, now give yourself permission to let it go. Whatever you're holding on to, you don't have to know what it is. Just take a couple of nice, easy breaths and say out loud to yourself, I give myself permission to let go of this emotional shock. Now, for those of you that did release some shock, any comment on that? What you felt as far as how your body feels now, even compared to before, not even knowing that it was there, probably. Okay. All right. If no one has a comment, we are going to move on. So sometimes sadness is something that we are not aware of because it did not even come in at a time in our lives that we have the potential to be aware of it. So I'm talking about what may have come in for some of you actually in the womb. So we can go back to, 3, 4, 5, 6 months in gestation. And if our mother is going through something, maybe she lost a friend or a family member, and her sadness will come directly into the child in the womb. So if you have, let's say, some sadness that is not even yours, that's your mother's from when you were in utero, energy of life, remove sadness of my mother's from, let's see, what would that be? From the womb.
For the high school.
Yeah. All right. So thumbs up. How many of you can feel something leaving that came in the womb?
Oh, there. Thank you.
All right. So just a few of you, but again, you can see how impactful this can be for some people that you see them as sad and they say, well, I've never had anything ever happen to me in my entire life. I've had this beautiful life. I have all my family members and I haven't had any friends passing and everything, but the we don't know that the mother may have been going through something during the pregnancy. And of course, this takes us back to generational sadness on your mother's side, your father's side. Sometimes things will go back 3, 4, 5 generations on either side. So the way to address this would be energy of life, remove generational sadness from my mother's side of the family. Go ahead and say that out loud. Now, in this case, even if you were adopted, it will still go back on your mother's side, even if you have no idea of who your birth mother was. Yeah, so this would be to quantum entanglement. So you're still entangled with whomever actually gave birth. All right, now let's go ahead with the father's side, energy of life. Remove generational sadness from my father's side of the family. Somebody's out. Sensory. Remember. Yes.
Yes. That's fine.
All right. Now, with removing the generational sadness, anyone have a comment there on that as far as, feeling something relief, some type of relief from that, or release of energy out your feet or your crown?
I had a lot more release from my father's side than my mother's, which was surprising. But I could really feel a lot removed from my dad's side.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Awesome. That's good stuff. Okay.
So, you'll take it.
All right. So I wasn't actually I was initially not guided to talk to anyone part of their bodies and stuff, but I'm actually being guided that I need to speak to somebody's heart. Not sure exactly who just yet. If you have the choice, if you like, if I choose you, actually, I'm going to ask the energy of life to do it. By my will, with the power of the Holy Spirit, I hold the intention to speak to the energy of life. Best by God, do you hear me? Yes, child. Are you the energy of life? Best by God, I am. Do we have clarity? We do. All right. Is there someone here that I need to speak to? Their heart, please. All right. Okay. I'm just being guided to talk to your heart. And you give me permission? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. By my will, with the power of the Holy Spirit, I hold the intention to speak to Trisha's heart. Trisha's heart, do you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to talk to your heart. I'm going to allow your heart to speak through me. So my
Okay.
voice might change. Hi. Are you Trisha's heart? I am. Okay, we're being guided to talk to you. I know. Okay. What is the emotion that you're holding in your heart? I'm holding a combination of things. I'm holding some sadness and some fear. Okay, how old are you? A couple of different ages. I'm like 2 and 3 and around 6, 7 years old. Confirm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Energy life. Yes. What do I ask? Slow down. Ask her what she needs for healing.
That's not it.
Heart. Trisha's heart, do you hear me? Yes, I'm right here. Okay, what do you need for healing? I need some resolution. I need to feel like I'm safe. And I need these emotions to get out of me so I can feel free. Okay. All right.
Mhm. All right. So we're going to use the energy of life. Energy of life. So this will be for you to say, Trish. Energy of life,
Energy of life.
heal my heart from age 2, 3, 6, and 7.
Heal my heart from the age of 2 and 3 and 6 and 7.
And then breathe and just allow the energy to go there. Now, Trish, what do you feel in your heart space?
I feel a little bit of pressure.
Can you feel the energy go down your body and out your feet?
It's in my thighs.
Okay. Keep
Mm.
breathing with the intention of letting it go. It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go. It's going down.
Oh, yes. She just needs a few more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you feel it as a sensation in your feet or going out your feet now?
My toes are a little tingly.
All right, that's it. Sometimes it goes out the whole bottom of the foot. Sometimes it goes out just through the toes.
I feel myself pressing my feet on the floor more.
All right, good. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm feeling more relaxed.
All right, good.
Oh, a little woozy.
Uh-huh.
This is a good woozy.
Yeah.
You letting go of stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of yawning. Oh,
Excellent. All right. Move on. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Trish. I'm going to let if you don't mind turning off your mic now. Thank you.
okay.
Okay.
Yes. Now you continue to breathe with the intention of letting go. We're just going to continue here, but let your focus still be on just breathing and letting go of whatever that flow is that you need to release right now.
Now we are going to put this on YouTube, so if you want to go visit back, that's fine. Okay. The energy life just wanted to say something, so I'm just going to let the energy life speak. We have just a few more minutes. Energy life, blessed by God. Yes, Sean, you're correct. We do. You need to calm down, breathe before I can speak. All right, good. Now, the importance of the heart brain is so that your intellect, so that your brain doesn't take over. It's really important to take the time to meditate with the intention of bringing both the harmony of both the heart and your brain. With this intention, you're able to tap into the oneness. And in the oneness, this is the frequency where you can not only heal, but you have the ability to see truth, to be able to understand why you are going through the challenges in your life. Much of what your brain will show you is not truth. So it is extremely important to remember this, to practice it, to have it be a part of your life, so that when you come through a roadblock, you won't be relying on your brain to make decisions or to figure things out, but to come to the source. That is all I needed to say. Thank you, Jim.
Okay. All right. So with connecting to your heart with the energy of life process and again, throwing in for good measure, heart, brain coherence. How's everyone feel this evening? A few comments on how you feel. What's different in this last hour? What has changed?
And if you've seen visions, please share if you feel comfortable in sharing. Because everyone has different intuition. Sometimes you feel sensations. Sometimes you have a thought. You might see color. You might hear. So whatever you can share would actually be helpful to someone else you may not even realize.
I feel very relaxed, and I also am noticing kind of pulsing in different areas of my body that I probably have felt before but wasn't exactly attuned to, like my ears and kind of in like the abdomen area, which is interesting.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Excellent. I think I had someone write. Oh, good. So, okay, we have relaxed. Thank you, Anne Marie. And she says she's feeling more, felt very heavy and felt the energy moving throughout. Good. And then we have Karen. She feels also very relaxed. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. So I do have a suggestion. Unless somebody else has more to say. So we have more. Oh, sorry. What's it? Oh, good. Okay, so we have some more. Feel relaxed, but have chronic pain that interferes since it's strong. Okay, so that's Erica. Okay, did you want to say something? Okay, okay. Just let's see. Well, I have my suggestion, and it might be able to help. Suzanne, I realized a few things I thought I released were still there. Okay, and now they're gone. That's excellent. I love it. Thank you.
All right. So what you said was Erica with the chronic pain?
Yeah.
All right. So with the chronic pain, Erica, give the energy of life the instructions to remove the cause of the chronic pain. So energy of life, remove the cause of the chronic pain. A lot of times chronic pain is emotional. It may not be sadness. It may be something else. But the one thing that we really want to emphasize is that when you work with the energy of life process and you put your words together, nice little short statements of purpose. This is what I want to do. Remove this, repair this. There isn't a thing in the body that you can't help or heal, you know? So whether we're talking about someone with arthritis or chronic headaches, heart conditions, lung problems, kidney problems, it's all about bringing the energy to the part of the body that needs it at the frequency that is needed, and the energy of life takes care of that for you. The frequencies of organs and glands have been mapped out a long time ago in quantum physics. So we know that it's 62 to 74 hertz on the average for organs and glands. But you might need something 200-300 hertz in order to be strong enough to bring that imbalance back into balance. So you're not going to be able to figure that out. But the energy of life process will do it for you. And it will hold the frequency there, help you get it back into balance, and change that medical report. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so we do encourage you to look at the other videos, but all of our classes has a foundation of the energy of life. And sorry, we do have someone else mentioning a question. All right. Let's see. Yes, okay. So Karen says you put I was actually going to talk about this. You all put EOL in you. Do we just ask EOL to come in with the palms open? So this is something new that we actually discovered that we can. So we're always learning. The energy of life is constantly teaching us. So it is a lot more intense to put it as a ball. She wants to know if she could get that intensity through the hands.
Okay. When we are doing this as teaching and demonstrating, we're doing it this way for the intensity to be able to, push you guys a little bit farther. When you're pulling the energy in the traditional manner through your hands and up through your body, you probably won't be able to get it to this level. But
right away. Right.
As you continue to work with it, you can actually ask the energy of life to raise the frequency even higher.
For your highest good.
For your highest good. So you will be able to increase the intensity yourself.
So you always want to say for the highest good, so you don't go into a healing crisis. And remember that consistency is really important. And the more that you remove the frequencies that are blocking you, they're also blocking your power. So the energy of life you can actually do more as you start releasing the anger, the sadness, the fear, the guilt. And I only speak from my experience and with Erin, as we continue to constantly use it and remove all of this stuff that, we still might find, oh, okay, that's there from 16 years old. And this happened to you. So, okay, that's a frequency. So we remove the frequency, we get the energy of life to remove the frequency of that experience. And then we find that our energy is lifted more. We can actually work on more people simultaneously, more and more, as we continue this process. So this is why we do this every day. From the moment we get up to during the day when we can to the time we go to sleep, this is all we do, is constantly heal ourselves. So I'm not saying that that's something you want to do, but to at least take the time to reflect and to see, okay, all right, that caused jealousy in me. Okay, that triggered me. These are opportunities for healing. Why did I get triggered? And you'll be surprised that when you go inside and you say, all right, heart, energy of life, God, show me why I got triggered. And you might see something that happened to you when you were 8. All right. And then when you discover it, say, all right, energy of life, let's remove out that frequency of the cause of why I got triggered today. And that is how, little by little, step by step, you'll start freeing yourself from all of what is not keeping you in your power and being the love that you are.
Right. So remember, if you do 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning, 20, 30 minutes in the evening of just flowing the energy through your body, you will, be amazed at how much better you're able to handle stress and just life in general, because that 20 minutes, 30 minutes of releasing is huge on the energetic level.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think
that's all we got for you.
I hope we've given you something to work with and to think about. And for those of you who are looking for one-to-one sessions or group healings, we do that. Please go at thewaytobalance.com. And I do work with animals and I work with people. And Aaron's been doing this for over 30 years. And he has been my mentor, my teacher, and he's taught me everything that I know. So I am grateful to him. And he is an amazing, amazing healer. So thank you so much. We give our love to you, and you will still have the energy of life. So if you want, I was going to suggest, relax and say, okay, energy of life, whatever is for my highest good to heal, whether it's physical or emotional, only if it's for the highest good, go right ahead and just relax and just let the healing begin. You will still continue to have this for at least another hour.
Yeah. All right.
But just go to our videos and you could just run it through your palms and do it that way. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Lots of love to all of you.